This year, I took on teaching of Year 6 for the first time. I've always taught Key Stage 1, and this year I finally felt confident enough to teach Year 6, partly because I had the maths book, the textbook, and I knew it was going to help, but also I've worked hard at developing my own confidence in my own mathematics. This week has been a really difficult week for us. It's the culmination of a whole year's work, a whole 7 years' work for our Year 6ers. And regardless of what the outcome is, I'm so proud of what they did this week, and I know it's because of how hard we've worked to develop confidence and raise the profile in them, but also the staff at my school. Recently, when I was preparing to come today, I overheard a conversation with by a friend of mine with someone else, and she said, my daughter's not going to get her maths GCSE, but that's okay, because I didn't get it. I hated maths. And this really made me think, is this what we're doing? We are writing children off because we don't have the confidence ourselves, and we're passing on that. Is confidence contagious? Is lack of confidence contagious? Well, thinking back 4 years when I took over the role of maths leader, this was something that I was concerned about then. I'd observed maths lessons, teaching looked good, but there was something stopping the children being confident, and I wondered what it was. So I decided to conduct a bit of research. In the survey, I asked teachers about how confident they felt in their ability to teach pupils and the confidence of their pupils in learning maths. Some of the results were quite surprising. So the first question, confident that pupils I teach feel secure in their ability to answer calculation problems. Very confident, 0%. Quite shocking. If teachers weren't feeling their pupils were confident, how were they feeling? And down the other end of the scale, quite a large percentage. I feel confident in how I, as a teacher, develop pupils' understanding using the formal written methods. Those methods we'd all learnt at school. How did we impart that knowledge to children? How did we get them to do it? We do want children to get to the most efficient written method. That's what we want. We don't want expanded methods. We want to be able to do maths quickly and confidently. Did we do that? Again, quite a low percentage of people felt they had high confidence. The other end of the scale, a big percentage. If teachers are feeling like this, how was this reflected back in our pupils? So naturally, I ask Year 6 pupils. I'll give you a second to have a look. There's quite a lot there, but all mathematicians will be fine. So girls, the difference between girls and boys. Boys had that confidence, that belief in themselves. Maths was one of their strengths. They didn't get anxious when there were maths, but the difference for girls was phenomenal. This worried me. As a predominantly female staff, had we used our own beliefs about girls in maths, and had we infected our pupils with the same beliefs? When I took over the role of maths leader, there were some things that were happening in the school. One, maths disappeared off the timetable. If there was something more exciting or something more interesting that week, maths magically disappeared. The second thing, when looking at maths books, I saw lots of addition, shape, data, addition, shape, data. Very little division. Very little fractions, decimals, percentage, anything that we probably don't feel confident to teach about ourselves. Our own confidence and our own subject knowledge was letting our pupils down. This reflects national data. Imagine standing in front of a class of pupils and saying, oh yeah, I don't really read that well either. I find writing quite tricky. But the third indicator for me, it was quite a big one. Teachers were quite happy to say, oh, I'm bad at maths, I'm terrible at maths, I hate maths. We were giving out this message all the time.